Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me to introduce myself. My name is Humaira Putri and I'm from class R4F. Here I want to do my miderm project of phonology. This is minimal pairs. For the first is P versus B. For the initial is pet versus bat. Pet, bat, pet, bat. And for the final is mop versus mop. Mop, 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 mop. And the next is F versus P. For the initial is fence versus fan. Fence, fan, fence, fan. And for the final is leaf versus leaf. Leaf, 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 leaf. The next is S versus Z. For the initial is zip versus zip. Zip, 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 zip. And for the final is bus versus bus. Bus, 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 bus. The next is J versus J. J versus J. For the initial is chip versus chip. Chip, 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 chip. And for the final is rich versus rich. Rich, 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 rich. The next is K versus K. For the initial is caught versus got. Caught, got, caught, got. And for the final is back, 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 back. The next is the versus the. For the initial is think versus this. Think this. Think this. And for the final is bat versus breathe. Bat, breathe. Breath, bat, breathe. Bat, breathe. The next is the tap versus dip. Is for the initial is to versus do. To, do. To, do. And for the final is sit versus sit. Sit, 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 sit. The next is versus J. J. For initial is C versus genre. Genre. C genre. She genre. And for the final is cast versus garage. Cast, garage. Cast, garage. The next is L versus F. For the initial is like versus right. Like, right. Like, right. And for the final is bell versus beer. Bell, beer. Bell, beer. Let's do some tongue twister. For the tongue twister, first is a good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. We repeat again. A good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. The second tongue twister is charming judge cheerfully jump and jump. Repeat again. Charming judge cheerfully jump and jump. And for the last tongue twister is silly zebras, shared shoes and sang soft songs. Silly zebras, shared shoes and sang soft songs. Repeat again. Silly zebras shared shoes and sang soft songs. Maybe from me. Thank you and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.